I really don't know why I'm making a video now. I had a video to make at some point, but all the annoyance that I've had to go through in order to make it, or before I could make it, has driven any ideas out of my head. Annoying, annoying, annoying. Ever since my husband got up, I've been annoyed. Not at my husband, just at things. Probably I'm too warm or something. I don't know. Because all my work is done, so all I'm doing is catching up, working ahead, right? So this should not be annoying. This should be pleasing and, fulfilling and all those things. But it's not. Because my husband got up and I said, oh, by the way, the internet isn't fixed. It's been slow and annoying, off and on, bad, good, all morning. He says, oh, I'll look into it. Okay. And then he started looking, he started doing diagnostics and all this stuff. And he says, oh, it says I should do this. And then he says, oh, I should do this. And every time he comes down, he has to, the router's sitting there or the modem's sitting there, or he has to turn something on and off. And things just are not working well. So either our modem is from Rogers. The router is ours. So he first tried fooling around with the router. Then he's trying to fool around with the modem. And he says, oh, it may just be that the modem is starting to mess up and that we have to get a new modem. So anyway, every time he does some of this, he has to come here and move some of my stuff. Well, if it were somewhere else, then it wouldn't be annoying. But it's right there behind, and this is where I put stuff, and you know what I mean? That's what I mean. Then, because of this annoyance, every little thing starts to annoy me, of course. One thing adds on to other things, and it's just... So I got all the music, everything turned off. No sound on. Because every little thing annoys me. Everything is breaking my concentration. Because to assemble a book or a text, a chapter that I have scanned in and reassemble it, I have to concentrate. Page 1 is followed by page 2, page 3, and so on and so forth. And if I get that wrong, then it comes out wrong at the end. And you know what I mean? Yeah. So, silence. And my husband, back and forth, right? So, I'm in the middle of photoshopping something, and can I turn this on? Can I turn this off? Can I do this? You'll have to move. I'm not doing anything on the internet, don't worry. But don't mess with my Photoshop. And I'm trying to find some extra material. Okay, I'm working on something about history. Let me find something that will contribute to the history unit. And not finding what I want. Da, da, da. And so on and so forth. The people next door, whose house is still up for sale and are on Sundays, they probably have open house, right? So every now and then you're bang, clunk. That's that bang, bang. There are people coming to look at the house. That's annoying me because they're noisy. The doors are banging. That's annoying me. I really need to win the lottery and move to a remote location where there's no one else 4 miles around. Except for if I turn on the radio or whatever. My choice of noises. Not your choice of noises. Not their choice of noises. My choice. 50 million, 100 million, that would take care of that, right? Yeah, I think so. You know, I am a loner. I was born 15 years after my sister, okay? So my sister and I are not close siblings. We are only children, each of us. Now, we work fine together. We love each other, no problem. But we're not close siblings like my kids or her kids, much closer in age. We're 15 years apart. So I'm an only child, and I've never been a big one for friends. I've always only had one friend at a time, and I don't have one right now. I mean, my friend, who is, supposedly my best friend, lives in Calgary. Previous to that, well, she still lives in Montreal. I mean, big whoop. What are you guys doing? I've decided that what needs to be changed is not their food, it's their kitty litter. The last time that Julia had this happen when she was a kitten, we put her on different food as a fix suggested by the doctor, the veterinarian, and it turned out to be very good for her fur. But what eventually fixed it was going back to the scented, unscented kitty litter, switching from the scented one that I've been using. So I'm thinking that it's the kitty litter that's causing her problems, because that's what was caused before. So I'm thinking it's the kitty litter. Anyway, yeah, that's that. And there is supposedly, oh, I see, it just did notify me of a sports event coming up, and I said, no, we're not going to that, I'm making a video. Yeah, it is, it does notify me. Oh, I just turned on some notification for a different app. The Sports Network, I think, or something that I got. And it was notifying me of something, and I was saying, get out of here, I want to make a video. Okay. I was messing around with my image that I look at. You guys, at the moment, you guys are a cute little pug face. I was looking for a dog that had big eyes so that I could have them looking at me out of a big eye, but then the eye didn't work out, so you're looking at me out of the dog's nose. It's got a cute black nose. What do you think? Seems to be all right. I don't seem to have any fuzz. Yeah, I was struggling with that. And then my husband was coming and turning off the water and turning on all this, so that was part of the annoyance. I was trying to do my work, trying to do something extra, trying to do something else. And now a cat using the litter box is annoying me. Start watching the hockey game and you'll be okay. Right. Oh, you guys are not making enough videos for me to calm down and I was listening to the radio this morning and I heard someone on there describing a situation with her parents, the exact same as my situation with my parents. And her reaction was to write an email. My reaction was to just write it down on paper. No, it was to write it down on the computer. Anyway, but she says her finger was hovering over that send button. And then she stopped and she revised. She put it into the drafts and she came back to it an hour later and she made some changes. All the vitriol in her mind that she wanted to express of all the resentments, all the failures, all the stupid things that her father, in her case, or my mother, in my case, had done over the years, poured out onto the page. And she didn't ever send that email. But she also didn't, you know, connect for a long time with her father. And I thought, wow, what a stupid way of thinking that you're the only one who has this situation. When out there are many people who have the same thing happen. Not everyone. Heretofore, there had been no one. But it happens, and how you know, full of ourselves we are, full of myself I am, to think that I'm the only one who has this happen. Lots of people do. Okay, my iPad is telling me that the Maple Leafs are playing, so I better get to watching them. So I will I'll close that right now, and thank you for listening to another one of my rambling videos. See you later. Thank you, Liz.